I stumbled upon a video that was gaining steam on Twitter. I did. It just popped up. Of all the clutch shots LeBron has missed over the last 2 seasons, interesting that it's from at the Westbrook era, as in Russell Westbrook, who, of course, was LeBron's teammate for a season, and then about 3/4 until he was traded at last year's deadline. I've made the point again and again on this show that last season, the Lakers failed to close, I don't know, a dozen games they easily could have won. And LeBron deserved as much blame as any Laker because he shot the ball so poorly in fourth quarters of all of those 12 games. But I'm just hating when I bring up the glaringly obvious. Then, of course, with chances to win all 4 games in the fourth quarters of the Western Conference Finals against Denver, LeBron shot a combined 7 of 23 in those 4 quarters and 1 of 10 from 3. But who's counting? Once again, I heard from all the LeBron apologists that he just ran out of gas. He ran out of gas. So here I sit with 2 Laker fans who grew up in L.A., I'll start with Keyshawn. What do you think of this unclutch LeBron video that I stumbled upon?
Well, first, I'm sure one of your assistants or somebody in your cabinet certainly put this together.
It just popped up.
Oh, okay.
And I said, oh.
I wonder why I didn't get it on my feed, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm sure.
Clearly, we all know LeBron James has been in the league 20 years. You can put a ripped video together at any moment for somebody who's been in a league for 20 years, both good and bad. I got some great highlights, and I didn't even play 20 years. And I got some not-so-good highlights that you can spice it together, Richard, and I can show you getting beat. I also can show you on a pick 6. I also can show you falling down. I also can show you making a tackle. We can do all of that, but let's get down to the meat of it all. Since Skip wants to claim so badly that LeBron James is not a clutch basketball player at the end of games. And I'll just break out some facts because you had me going through this in my mind, and I had to do it. So let's start off with most career game-winning buzzer beaters. Or Michael Jordan, because I love Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He had 9 in his career. Kobe Bryant, 8.
Yes, he did.
Joe Johnson, 8. LeBron James, 7, and Paul Pierce, 7. So the great Michael had 2 more. So, okay, so he took 2 more than LBJ and made them. Okay, got it. So now, clutch time, last 5 minutes, score within 5 in the fourth quarter or overtime. Clutch time career, LeBron James, 4.2 points, 45% from the field, 30% from 3, 70% from 3, 74% from free throws, something that you say he just can't do, 74, okay? Kobe Bryant follows that up. Now, remember, LeBron was 4.2. Kobe's 4.4. From the field, Kobe's 39, LeBron was 45. From 3, Kobe was 27, LeBron is 30. From free throw, Kobe's 84, LeBron was 74. Now let's go to
74.
Let's go to
how bad that is?
Let's go to our greatest player.
Jordan.
Let's go to our greatest player of all time in Michael Jordan. Jordan, 4.0 points, okay? 4.0, and this is Michael Jordan we're talking about. 42% from the field, 17% from 3. 17% from 3, Skip.
He didn't even try it.
Okay, he didn't try it now.
Small sample size.
77 from free throw.
Yeah.
Okay? So all that, reason I bring all that up is because all that is right close to each other. All of it is right here. It ain't like this, Skip. Everything is right here. You want to make it seem like it's like this when it's not. The facts are the facts. The reality is reality. You got to stop, man. You gotta
Tell me when it's my turn. I'll let Richard go, and then I'll deal with this guy over here.
If you wanted to go, Skip, and show, like Keyshawn said, I had 41 interceptions for the career, including the playoffs. But I also gave up 17 touchdowns. So if you showed every touchdown I gave up and you cut them up real nice, I would look like a bad player, Skip. If you cut up all my interceptions together, I'd look like the greatest player to ever touch this game. No. All you did was cut up bad plays from LeBron James. That doesn't tell.
The facts are the facts. They're glaring at you. This is just the last 2 years.
You selectively chose what you wanted to show.
I didn't
which is
selectively
fine.
do anything. It's at Westbrook era.
I got a great quote from your great Michael Jordan. If you can give me that quote, because he said it when he filmed this commercial called Failure, I think.
I know
because he was talking about criticism like this. Criticism like this, Skip. He says, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times he's been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. See, I thought about, I do. It's 9. It's 9, Skip. We just talked about it.
It said it's 9.
He just gave it to you.
There was no human I ever wanted with the ball in his hands more than that guy. I covered him. I got to know him. I was there. I was in the middle of it. They were in awe of him. And if you saw the way he closed his career at Utah in Game 6 when he stole the ball from Karl Malone, dribbled up the floor with Scottie Pippen saying, I'm open. And Mike said, no, I got this. And he held the pose at Utah. I've never seen anything like to close out your career like that.
So you didn't. Okay. So
this is from Keyshawn Johnson. So he doesn't want to hear what we got to say.
I heard everything
we
you
can talk
got
about
to say.
the Golden State series when he came back from 3-1, and then you make excuses of what happened and why it happened.
No, I didn't make any excuses.
What I'm saying is, Michael Jordan, your GOAT, said he's missed a shot.
Everybody's GOAT.
They trust him.
He's my GOAT.
Yeah,
he's my GOAT too.
They trust him.
And
Kobe's my
LeBron,
GOAT. Kobe Bean is my GOAT.
I got 3 GOATs.
Yeah, you got 3.
Actually, I got 4 because I got Kareem too.
Way to sit on the fence, Keyshawn. But here's the point. Keyshawn Johnson, since LeBron entered this league, nobody has missed more late and close shots than LeBron James. Since he came into this league, nobody has missed more late and close game free throws than LeBron.
Has taken more.
It's not even close.
And nobody's taking more.
Nobody's taking more.
20 years.
Charts, because when LeBron goes to the late game free throw line, we all know he's like this. The point is, we are talking about. Okay, wait a second. We're talking about the last 2 years, and if you watch this tape carefully,
the dude's 1,000 years old.
Okay,
Skip.
he's not 1,000 years old. He passed Kareem last year with one of the great scoring stretches I have ever seen. From December 30th through February 7th, go look at what he did. He was like 34 a game. He can still score the basketball with just about anybody. He's still a top 5 scorer of the basketball. But when it comes to crunch time, when it comes to closing time, he does not have the closer gene in him. And I've detailed all these games, and I'm happy with this tape, because if you really concentrate on it, I dare you out there, call it up. Just call it up and watch it closely. And look at how close the score is, and watch how bad the shots are. They're air balls, they're clangers, they're LeBricks. They're not even close. And I'm saying he's just a lousy three-point shooter, and he's a worse free throw shooter late in games.
So was Jordan.
He's a career seven. No, he was not. Jordan was a great free throw shooter.
Hey, you want to bring back Jordan's last 2 years? You want to bring it back those Wizards tapes?
No.
You want me to show those Wizards tapes?
Oh,
you don't want to see those. You don't want to see those tapes. I don't care how long he took off. You want to talk about his last year playing in the National Basketball Association?
His last year playing was 1998 in Chicago. Over and out.
It wasn't. He put that Wizards jerseys on, and he got in the game
at that point. Nothing but ceremonial.
It wasn't ceremonial. He was playing.
Here's what happened last year. I'm just going to cherry pick. I'm not even going to do the scope of this. I'm not going to go into gory detail of this. Everybody, all the Laker fans out there are going to remember these games, because Indiana came to what used to be Staples, and I now call it the Crypt, and the Lakers are up 17 in the fourth quarter. This is early season. LeBron down the stretch goes 2 for 8. They lose the game at the buzzer to a kid named Nimhard that LeBron was guarding, and he hits a walk-off jump shot. Then at Philly, it goes overtime, and they lose the overtime 13-2 because LeBron in the fourth and overtime went 1 of 5 and 0 for 2 from 3. Then the Mavs out here in double overtime. LeBron did not score in the final 3 minutes of regulation, and in the fourth quarter and the 2 overtimes combined, he went 2 of 11 and 0 for 5 from 3. I'm saying, LeBron, where are you? This team is begging for you to close this deal, and you can't even make one big shot. Then the Kings out here, they led by 14 in this game, and in the fourth quarter, LeBron went 1 of 7 and 0 for 3 from 3, which led to those 4 fourth quarters against Denver. You can't defend it unless you tell me that the greatest conditioned athlete ever ran out of gas. He shot.
If you watch the video, because with the game, better yet, you could certainly tell that his legs were not underneath him, Skip.
Stop it.
There is no stop it.
He's the greatest conditioned athlete
That doesn't
ever.
mean anything, Skip. If it does not mean anything if you are fatigued at that moment in time in Denver.
He's 38. He's not 58. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, Skip, I don't remember the regular season games. I don't remember the game against the Pacers. You know why I don't remember? Because he took his team to the conference finals,
Western
the team that shouldn't have
Conference
gone to the conference
finals.
finals.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Yeah, the conference
Okay,
finals.
they were a better team.
I hear you. He went with a team.
You
went with a team
right there.
No, we didn't have him.
Yes, you
I
are
hear you. He
close.
didn't have
We
him.
had him.
He didn't have
The
him.
game
We
is
would've had him.
winnable.
He didn't.
And guess what?
All right, I'm not.
The hillbilly Kobe comes out of nowhere. Austin Reeves from Newark, Arkansas. Suddenly,
No, we're not allowing him to
I
take the
looked
last
down.
shot.
Guess
Skip.
what?
So stop it.
Austin Reeves goes 8 of 10 in those fourth quarters
get all
and
that.
makes 7 of 8 from 3.
We're not
And he
giving
has
him the
emerged.
last shot.
He is actually the
last
closer.
year. He was not.
I do. I trust Austin Reeves to take and make big
All he
late
wanna
shots
do, Keyshawn,
more than LeBron.
Keyshawn,
I just
all
do.
Skip wants to
Who
do
wouldn't?
is for him to take the last shot, for Austin Reeves to take the last shot, so he can then criticize to say LeBron didn't take the last shot. Whether he takes it or he doesn't, he's wrong with Skip Bayless.
No.
That's how it's going to be.
I don't, Skip.
False.
I love Austin Reeves, too.
Man.
I don't like the way he dresses. I need some tats on him and clean him up, make him look cool a little bit more. But I love
give
him.
you that.
I love him. The end of the day, he ain't taking no damn shot, Skip. I'm
Do you
sorry.
know how many big clutch
It ain't
shots
happening.
he has made for your Lakers? He has saved
It's
you so many
not
times.
happening.
He
Now,
will
maybe
make big
this
free
year,
throws, too. Yeah.
but last year, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen, man.
Okay.
I get it. You feel a certain way about Jordan, I do too. I feel a certain way about Kobe. I feel a certain way about LeBron. But you're not going to sit up here and try and tell me that LeBron James has missed more clutch shots than anybody in the history of the NBA
Well, yeah,
when
since
he's
he
played
entered.
20 years and he's taken more shots than
Yeah.
anybody in the history
Okay.
of the NBA.
Okay.
Come on, man. Bring me context to
Okay.
it. Don't just, as
I
you
just
say,
did.
cherry pick.
I didn't cherry pick anything. We're talking about this tape over the last 2
But I can show
years.
you tape of him making.
You know what? He
I can
has
show
been
him. I can show you.
horrible in the clutch.
But I can show you tape of him.
Would you believe
not being
in just
horrible.
last year's playoffs, LeBron James set an all-time playoff record of missing 20 straight three-point shots. No one's ever done that
I
before.
wanna see-
Did anybody
can
talk
you
about
show
it?
me-
No, it gets swept under the
Can you
carpet.
show me?
It's
I want
LeBron.
to see. I want to see. Hold on. I want to see Jordan's stats at 39. I just want to see him. I want to see what he did in the playoffs at 39. I want to see what he did in the Eastern Conference Finals at 39. You got those stats for me?